I've really enjoyed being here on Shelter Farm this summer and learning about some new tools and working with a bunch of new friends. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm very interested in independent gardening and farming, so I got to learn all sorts of new skills and techniques for independent farming, working in the greenhouse and out in the field.
I've really enjoyed the mushrooms and learning how to harvest them and grow them, and I've also been really interested in learning about the microgreens and planting and watching them grow and harvesting them as well.
What did you enjoy about being here at the farm?
Being here, I enjoyed the experience, new experience it is. I really enjoyed it and
Yeah.
grateful for
How's the
being
dog?
accepted here.
Being accepted, hey?
Evrina, our assistant instructor.
Well, these students are fabulous, all of them, and everybody pitched in and had a lot of curiosity about different things, and so I loved the enthusiasm amongst the students. It was really great. Really enjoyed that. And the acceptance, I think that's a really good word to describe acceptance of each other. So it's important to build team, and everybody was really happy to help one another.
Everything was awesome. Seriously, from transplanting to seeding. The greenhouse is amazing. Building some hoop houses this morning as well is awesome. I have nothing really negative. How can you say anything negative? Working in the nature and working with plants and growing things, I mean. And yeah, the class was definitely awesome and I had a really good time. Thank you very much to everyone involved, every sponsors or whatever, the district and whatnot that fund the class. It should be definitely done for many groups to come. For sure, it should definitely be still ongoing, and yeah, it's a really good program. Thank you very much.
I, with the skills that I have learned on this farm, I plan to. I'm in the work in progress of transforming all my lawn into gardens, and I'd eventually want to be partially sustainable. And I also want to sell some of my veggies and fruit either at the market or have a little stand in the front of my house on my property somehow. And I'd like to further try growing mushrooms and microgreens at my house or in some part of my property. Yeah, I just really loved those aspects of it, and I'd like to continue on growing my skills.
Excellent. Hey, Sean, what do you plan to do?
Well, with the skills that I learned at Shelter Farms here, I'd like to one day have a little hobby farm at my house and run a little hobby farm with a hoop house and a nice field and things. And basically build on the skills. You do more kind of intermediate level farming, building on the basic skills that I learned here at Shelter Farms.
Cool. Yeah, we're back to you.
With the skills that I've learned here through this training program, I hope to find employment or maybe self-employment in growing food. That's it. Sorry.
What do you think, like for as far as Tofino and the Clulet, what do you think it'll help the community? You're bringing the skills back to your community?
Yeah, for the West Coast, yeah, bringing food growing back to the the West Coast, I guess. I think it's great for the community to have local food and food security.
Yeah.
So I think growing vegetables and like Aaron maybe doing a front yard farm stand and getting rid of all my lawn,
Yeah.
turning it into vegetables
Yeah.
is a great plan. And yeah.
Hey, what do you plan to do with the skills you've learned here?
Just to learn more.
Learn
just
more?
To understand a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Be
And
happy by learning more.
yeah. So I understand you want to work at the farm here at the Shelter Farm?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I just
So
have
it's-
to.
That's going to happen the next little while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Good.
I need to really focus on. So
Sounds good.
one day at a time.
Good. Julie, what do you plan to do with the skills you learned?
I want to sharp them even more. I would like to go to Gaia College and do either master gardener or specialist or horticulture if I pronounce it well, specialist, and come back over here for sure for visits and whatnot if they need a hand. And but yeah, definitely use them as well in the greenhouses that some members of my community on the West Coast have built at the airport site over there, and maybe help them out over there. As long as I keep going and sharp more skills and whatnot, that just carry on what I started over here that has been a passion for a long time. That's the goal.
Beautiful. What did you like most about being at the farm?
Oh, what I liked most was harvesting. I liked getting the fruit, seeing fresh fruit and vegetables. After they grow, like you see them from seed, and then you see like what magnificent things they can turn into.
Right.
I really love that, and I love seeding too. So I like the whole beginning of the process, like planting and seeding. Yeah. And I like working as a team. It was a good team I had, and it was nice to work with others in the project.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any plans of how you're going to use the skills that you've learned here in
Yeah,
the future?
well, I plan on, one day in the future, I want to get my own farm, but until that happens, like I have an opportunity here at INEO to work a little bit more on the shelter farm, which is cool because I like the learning and stuff here, and the people here are great. So that's cool that I get to start as a part-time, get a little bit more money soon, working on this farm.
I just want to say thank you for the amazing opportunity. I've really valued the instructors, both Guy and Connie, and I'm so incredibly thankful for Leanne and for Heather and for Verena and for this amazing team that I was able to work with. The other students, it's just been a real good learning experience overall, and I've learned a lot from each of the students as well, and I think that there's a real community out here, and there's a lot of potential to grow, and there's a lot of amazing learning opportunities out here, and I really do hope that it continues to grow out here because it's such a valuable community out here. So thank you.